When will crypto finally stop crashing? It's the question of the hour, guys. And so in order to understand that, you have to understand who the market participants are. Obviously, you have the smart money, the Fidelities, the Wall Streets, the JP Morgans, the Silicon Valleys building in this period, not even looking at price because they understand how revolutionary it is, right? And so why is crypto crashing? Just because people want to sell that day. And the people moving the markets are the traders and the short-term holders generally. And so who is left in this market are the people that believe in it. The life-changing returns, they totally understand that you need to buy in bear markets in order to get them. The only thing is if you study past tech cycles, normally people underestimate how long it takes and people get bored. And there's something else that is much better that pops up that they jump into thinking they're gonna get back into tech, but they just get bored. And so the people that really ride it out get paid. And so just pay attention to your emotions. How do you feel in all this? Normally people feel a lot worse because I know people hanging around in the crypto market today have extremely high pain tolerance that it's just going to get tested more and more and more. And so really pay attention to your emotions because obviously we're no different than anyone else. And so if we feel the pain and the negativity, then you know everyone else is feeling it way worse. And so it's really a question of character and how hard you're willing to work emotionally in order to earn the life-changing money. But people are probably underestimating how long it's going to take to get out of this. But let's look at the charts, let's look at the news, because the fundamentals just could not be any more bullish. And when you're investing, that's literally all that matters, because you can choose what do you want to invest in, the highest upside assets or the stable, boring assets, right? Well, crypto is obviously the highest upside right now. So let's look at some charts. First, we have this, the confluence floor model. It has never been violated. We have the red line. And then we have the Bitcoin price on top, which is black. You can just see it bangs along it. It never violates it. Right now, we got closer to it since the last update here. This comes from Plan C, by the way. And you have a floor price of 24K, which probably is going to be the next bottom if this just gets worse and worse. But I can see us doing kind of one of these, like I've talked about before, just a really drawn out, boring period where altcoins crash and Bitcoin just bounces along and shakes out a lot of people. Let's look at another technical indicator talking about Fibonacci analysis. This is just kind of a very technical analysis pattern, but if you just look at it, you can just see Bitcoin forms 3 different bottoms and then it rallies, right? 1 bottom, 2 bottom, 3 bottoms, and then it rallies. Here, if you look at the same analysis, you can just see 1 bottom, 2 bottom, 3 bottom. We're in the process of bottoming for the 3rd time, followed by this projection. This is the pink line showing that where we could be going out of this mess we're in right now. I think that's realistic. Maybe it dips a little further and just keeps going down before it rallies. Either way, people are building. There's so much going on in this space. Check this news out. Jack Dorsey announces Web 5, a new platform built on Bitcoin blockchain. People think that Bitcoin is not going to eat the world. They think that Bitcoin is slow and not as good. Absolutely not. You have a Silicon Valley titan trying to build the next internet on top of it. So do not sleep on Bitcoin. If you get the opportunity to pick it up cheaper in this crashing market, then feel free to take advantage of it. Obviously, though, you have to look at the altcoins, which no one's even talking about, because that's where I think the true life-changing wealth may be if people can stick it out long enough. So let's look at what this Web 5 even is. So this is the web we have today, right? This is where all people give all their data over to a server like Facebook or YouTube or some other massive tech application. Well, what they want to do is bring all the information, store it so that people can own it on Web 5. Very exciting. This is the type of stuff that is just being built out in this crypto winter. Let's look at other stuff that's being built out. We have this from LimeWire. The LimeWire originals will be a catalyst to drive Ethereum users to Algorand. This is only the beginning, Alga fam. We will soon be announcing an amazing lineup of artists and music NFTs that will be a core part of the Algorand ecosystem. Watch us work. Algorand, excited. Obviously, so much going on in that asset that I always talk about. And yes, you can pick it up for pennies. Here's another exciting asset, which is actually holding up very well in this bear market, probably because it's deflationary. So, just in, the Republic of Palau will mint NFT identification cards for citizens on the Binance BNB chain. Binance has taken over the world. A very exciting time to test that character and pain tolerance in this crypto winter and understand this market and pick up some high quality assets, guys. We'll stay on top of this market.